Okay, so in the previous video, we walked through all the settings that were on the base level from you and Google down to on startup. And now we're going to talk about advanced. You can get into the advanced settings by clicking this little drop down in the left hand side, or when you scroll down in your window, it is, oops, it's already open right here. So when you get to the bottom, that little tiny caret arrow can pull open that. Now at the first part, language, you can add languages. So if you need other languages added to your Google Chrome browser, you can do that. It does have quite a few that you can add. You can offer to translate pages that aren't in the language you read. That's up to you. You can do a spell check if you want. Now we use the enhanced spell check, so that's already grayed out. Now downloads. I get a ton of teachers and students who are like, I downloaded something and I have no idea where it went. Your Chrome browser in the download section of the advanced settings tells you where it's going. So on this particular Mac, it's going to that particular file structure. If you wanted to change it, you could change where that downloads is going. So if you wanted to hit, if you wanted to put it on your desktop, if you wanted to put it in a completely different folder, you could make that change. If you want to be asked every time where it's going to go, you can turn that on. Printers, you can access your printers and cloud printing through here. Accessibility, you can turn on a litany of accessibility features. If you go to the Chrome Web Store, everything from high contrast to longer descriptions to color enhancers, there are a ton of Chrome accessibility features that you can get to if you have accessibility needs. So, system, use hardware acceleration when available. I do know that on PCs, turning this off will often help, especially if you have a 2-in-1, because the mouse sometimes disappears. So turning that off can help. If you press relaunch, it'll just relaunch the browser right where you were. And finally, reset settings. If all heck breaks loose, things aren't working, you can always reset the settings. And on a student Chromebook, this is a great option. If the operating system's acting funky, resetting the settings of the Chrome browser can help. As it says here, this will restart your startup page, new tabs, search engine, pin tabs. It'll also disable all extensions and clear temporary data like cookies. Bookmarks, history, and saved passwords will not be cleared. So what this is essentially saying is it's putting the car back to stock. It's putting back to standard options. And if you did any sort of cool options on startup, you'd have to redo that, or home button or whatever. But it would clean out any other gunk or extensions that might have been causing a problem. And that's just right there. And then the final thing is down here below extensions is About Chrome. If you hit About Chrome, it will check for updates. If you have an update, it will walk through that and offer you a relaunch. If you press relaunch, it'll relaunch at that moment. If not, it'll relaunch at your next time you turn the browser on. And that's basically it. That's the whole tour of the Chrome browser. So as we talked about, everything from your bookmarks to your Omnibox to your extensions to your extra options, all the little buttons, they all are part of the same browser car, the vehicle that travels the internet and helps you do your job. You can customize that to your liking at any time. You can use any of these tools to help you do what you do best. And if you have any questions about that, please let me know.